There are 5 more remote working pitfalls that can drastically impact you and your business. Stay tuned. Hi entrepreneurs, I'm Vicky Brown, and you're in the right place if you want to engage your team, boost your business, and grow your leadership muscle. So, last week we talked about 5 of the 10 hidden pitfalls of having remote workers. So let's dive right into the remaining 5. Whenever your employee is working from someplace that isn't your office, it just expands the concern around security. Is the connection secure? Are proper precautions being taken? All these concerns just get magnified when someone's remote. Think about it. What network are they using? And who and what is also on that network? Sure, their roommates may have access, but so does their DVR and television and Roku and who knows what else. Is their router updated with the most recent firmware? Did anyone ever bother to change the password from, password? And again, this all just gets magnified if they're working from someplace other than their home. Does that Airbnb have a secure network? And don't get me started on your remote worker going home to a foreign country. Now we have to start thinking about the European Union privacy laws and similar protections in other countries. Your obligations could easily expand geometrically. The issue of insurance is complex, and it crosses both the employer and employee areas. Have you extended your workers' compensation policy to cover your employees' remote locations? You know, they could hurt themselves there while they're working as easily, or actually even more easily, than they would in the office. And you'll have to cover it because it's going to be a work-related injury. And keep in mind, business insurance issues may be triggered by doing business in another state. You'll have to be sure to circle around with your insurance broker on all the insurance-related issues. Do your employees hold licenses that are required to do their job? If so, working from a different state may impact or, in some cases, even invalidate their license. It's important that you and they know if there are any licensing issues around moving or being in a different state. And of course, make sure all licenses remain active and up to date. So, what if one day you decide that someone needs to come into the office for a vital project or to get access to a piece of equipment, etc.? Believe it or not, that could trigger paying travel time and expenses, depending on how far away the employee is. Again, you should review your policies to make sure you have language that protects the business. And finally, let's say your employee hasn't moved someplace different, even temporarily. Nope, they're sitting at home, working away. Well, they're still using an internet and phone connection. They may still be using supplies like a headset or a chair. Remember ergonomics. And if you don't remember ergonomics, at least remember workers' compensation. My point is, there are supplies that they're consuming, and you should be providing reimbursement for those supplies. Yep, whether they're supplies in the office or supplies in the home office, it is your responsibility to, supply the supplies. Now, many times you can just establish a monthly or per payroll flat amount, or you may want to reimburse for actual expenses and require receipts. But either way, be prepared to cover the cost. And just another word about furniture, because it can be kind of a big deal and one of the larger expenses. It is absolutely in your best interest to make sure your employee is working in a comfortable way. No beanbag on the living room floor with their laptop on their knees. That won't cut it, and it's bound to end up in a workers' comp case. So make sure they have what they need to be comfortable and safe. Besides, it'll also make them more productive. Those are the 10 pitfalls. Let's review. Wage and hour, pay requirements, sick leave and other time off, training requirements, business jurisdiction, security, insurance, licensing, travel pay, and supply reimbursement. Remember, take a look at your handbook policies and various company procedures. Get support from an HR pro or employment attorney and adjust as necessary. Remote working is here to stay. It's best to get in front of the curve and adapt your business now so you don't have to worry about what comes next. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe and share. And if you're struggling with how to get your business off the ground and what comes next, check out the Leader's Journey Business Builder. I designed this completely free video series to help you with figuring out who your customer is and where to find her, how to sell without selling, how to package and deliver your service, and much, much more. Check it out by using the Business Builder link below in the description. And remember, your inspired leadership is the secret sauce to having a high-performance team and a wildly successful business you'll love. I'll see you next time on Leader's Journey.